Why is Circle stock exploding 500% in just 2 weeks? The answer lies in a groundbreaking piece of legislation that just passed the Senate, and it's about to reshape the entire digital payments landscape forever. On June 17, 2025, the United States Senate made history by passing the Genius Act with a decisive 68-30 vote. This bipartisan legislation marks the first major congressional breakthrough for stablecoin regulation after years of political gridlock. For those unfamiliar, stablecoins are digital tokens designed to maintain stable value by being backed with assets like United States dollars or Treasury bonds. The Genius Act establishes clear rules requiring exactly this type of backing, bringing much-needed regulatory clarity to a market that's been operating in complete uncertainty. Here's where it gets really interesting. Circle Internet Group, the company behind the USDC stablecoin, has been the biggest winner from this legislative victory. Since going public on June 5th with an initial public offering price of just $31, Circle shares have absolutely skyrocketed over 500%. The stock jumped 19% immediately after the Senate vote and continued climbing throughout the week, reaching an all-time high of $241.50 by June 20th. Analysts at Seaport Research Partners have issued a buy rating with a $235 price target, recognizing Circle's dominant market position. But here's what most people don't realize. Circle's meteoric rise is just the beginning of a much larger story. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told senators that the United States stablecoin market could explode nearly eightfold to $2 trillion over the next decade. This projection isn't just wishful thinking. Major corporations are already positioning themselves to capitalize on this massive opportunity. Amazon, Walmart, Bank of America, and Stripe are all reportedly exploring stablecoin integration or issuance. Tech giants like Apple, Airbnb, Uber, and Google are also investigating stablecoin applications for their payment systems. Why? Because stablecoins offer near-instant, low-cost international transactions that could completely revolutionize how we handle digital payments and settlements. The regulatory clarity provided by the Genius Act addresses years of uncertainty that held back institutional adoption. By establishing clear rules and requirements, the legislation removes the regulatory risk that previously deterred major players from entering the space. This framework also strengthens the United States dollar's position in global digital payments, ensuring America maintains its financial leadership in the digital age. However, the journey isn't complete yet. The bill must still pass through the House of Representatives, where a competing measure contains some differences that will need to be reconciled. Despite this hurdle, the overwhelming Senate support suggests strong momentum toward final passage. The Genius Act represents more than just regulatory clarity. It's a complete transformation of how we think about digital money and payments. With Circle leading the charge and a $2 trillion market on the horizon, we're witnessing the birth of a new era in financial technology. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates on this developing story that could reshape the entire financial system.